Alright, good morning everyone. We are here with break 296, another 24 Elite combo break featuring a 24 Elite case and priority box. Let's find out. Let's do our team list. Today we have Broncos, Jason Slosh; Raiders, Matt Mitchell; Bulldogs, Beck Summerfield; Sharks, Daniel Wyatt; Dolphins, Cassandra Budd; Titans, Josh Ellis; Manly, Brett Caulfield; Storm, Beck Summerfield; Knights, Kyle Burrows; Cowboys, Jacob Martin; Eels, Craig Hyde; Panthers, Andrew; Rabbitohs, Beck; Dragons, Warren; Roosters, Mario; Warriors, Peter; Tigers, Josh. Thank you. Now, lucky case card for today. Oh, we listed 2 new breaks this morning. Only one spot left in break 299. West Tigers. That one was listed yesterday. Alright, number 22, Corey Oates for the Broncos. Pretty sure we had Corey Oates yesterday. Alright, no breaks tomorrow, guys. Apologies. We'll be doing break 297 on Monday, 298 Tuesday, and if sold out, oh well, we'll do a Raz if it's not sold out shortly. But yeah, 299, we'll be doing that Tuesday afternoon to make up for not doing one tomorrow. First up, new recruit, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck for the Warriors. Harry Grant, parallel for the Storm. Gold parallel, reflections for the Raiders, number 72. White Young Guns, number 201, Toby Couchman for the Dragons. Dolphins parallel checklist. Multicultural Gordon Tong for Manly. New recruit Joe Chan for Storm. Parallel Jaden Campbell for the Titans. Game 1 header card. Ruben Garrick parallel for Manly. Multicultural Brian Kelly for the Titans. New recruit Thomas McHale for the Cowboys. Roosters breakout. Keely Joseph and Corbin Baxter, number 40. Roosters parallel, Sam Walker. New recruit Billy Burns for the Sharks. Jesse Arthurs, Vegas for Broncos. RCG parallel for the Eels. Dally M, Destiny Brill for the Broncos. Zach Hosking parallel for Raiders. Ruby Mojo, number 21, DCE for the Manly. Reflections for the Warriors. Sean Johnson, parallel for the Warriors. Multicultural, Braden Trindle for the Sharks. New recruit Luke Brooks for Manly. Vegas Latrell Mitchell for the Rabbitohs. Blake Laurie parallel for the Dragons. What are we up to? 6th last packet for box number 1. Reflections for the Cowboys. Patrick Carrigan parallel for the Broncos. New recruit Stephen Crichton for the Bulldogs. Dally M, Adam Fanua Blake for the Warriors. Multicultural Zach Labour for the Cowboys. Jeremiah Nanai parallel for the Cowboys. In the Master Series for the Kangaroos. In the Kangaroos for the Master Series. Hey, bud. Oh, that was early. Who we got? Number 3. For the Knights, Jack Cogger. I don't know if we've hit a BD in the first box. Dylan Edwards, parallel for Panthers. We've hit the 2 emeralds in the first 2 boxes. And that was lucky last too. We haven't had that for a while either. First hit for the team, last packet of the box, first box of the case. That was pretty good. New recruit Jack Cogger for the Knights. Black Young Gun, number 56. Silver Wong for the Roosters. Warriors Parallel Checklist. Multicultural Dominic Young for the Roosters. Number 30, Pink Diamond, Madison Bartlett for the Raiders. Zach Lomax, parallel for the Dragons. New recruit, Jaden Sullivan for the Tigers. Joey Manu, Vegas for the Roosters. Ruben Cotter, parallel for the Cowboys. Multicultural, Mikhail Ravalawa for the Dragons. Reflections for the Eels. Isaac Tago, parallel for Panthers. Brad Schneider, new recruit for the Panthers. Dream Buller, parallel for the Tigers. Multicultural, Micah Sivo for the Eels. For Storm in the Master Series, Jacob Carraz, parallel for the Bulldogs. Sapphire Mojo, Katoni Staggs for the Broncos, number 21. White Young Gun for the Storm, number 46. Matthew Tomoko, parallel for the Raiders. Dally M, Liam Martin for Panthers. New recruit, Morgan Harper for the Eels. Jake Averillo, parallel for Dolphins. Multicultural, Kalen Ponga for the Knights. Damien Cook, Vegas for the Rabbitohs. Tommy Turbo, parallel for Manly. New recruit, Harley Smith Shields for Titans. Tamika Upton, Dally M for the Knights. Thomas Burgess, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Jacob Little, Ruby Mojo for the Dragons, number 24. Reflections for the Tigers. Toby Rudolph, parallel for the Sharks. New recruit, Spencer Linu for the Roosters. Luke Brooks, Vegas for Manly. Greg Marzu, parallel for Knights. White Young Guns, Samula for the Tigers, 156. Cowboys parallel checklist. New recruit, Tugu for the Sharks. Vegas, Patrick Carrigan for the Broncos. Eels, parallel checklist. Dally M, Stephen Crichton for the Panthers. Multicultural, Justin Olam for the Tigers. Ezra Mam, parallel for Broncos. Kurt Capewell, new recruit for the Warriors. Dally M, Sarah Togatuki for the Tigers. Aiden Cesar, parallel for the Tigers. Ruby Mojo, Reese Walsh for the Broncos, number 22. Reflections for the Sharks. Red Marnie, parallel for Bulldogs. New recruit, Raymond Faitala Mariner for the Dragons. Cameron Murray, Vegas for the Rabbitohs. Hudson Young, parallel for Raiders. New recruit Corey Waddell for Manly. New recruit Josh Curran for the Bulldogs. Cool. Number 15, White League Sensations for the Broncos, Reece Walsh. Couple of Walshy cards now for Jason. Brian To'o, parallel for Panthers. Multicultural Tyrell Sloan for the Dragons. Game 2 header card. Hammer Fido, parallel for the Dolphins. New recruit Kane Bradley for the Storm. Multicultural Dane Gagai for the Knights. Daly Cherry Evans, parallel for Manly. Pink Diamond, number 37. Taylor Preston for the Sharks. Reflections for Manly. Jared Hargraves, parallel for the Roosters. Dallin Watine-Zelezniak, parallel for the Warriors. Multicultural Sua Wong for the Roosters. 2 packets left for box number 3. Kangaroos in the Master Series. Mikhail Ravalawa, parallel for Dragons. Sapphire Mojo, number 4. Jamal Fogarty for the Raiders. You know what, guys? I just remembered I had a coffee and it's probably staying cold.
Oh, it's cold now.
Oh no, there's some warmth left in the cup. It'll do.
It's a big stove.
We'll check how cold that is after this box. There's another mouthful or 2 left. Where did you get those from? These from? Us. We get them straight from TLA at release. Where, yeah. Reflections, number 70, gold parallel. Unfortunately, we haven't had much time to open much stock for the website. We're sold out of cases and boxes to sell as sealed product, but we do still have a few cases left to open for the website. So please make sure you got your wish lists up to date. Jack Bostock, number 60 for the Dolphins. Keon Kolomatangi, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Yeah, unfortunately, it's getting even harder for the news agents to get them as well. We have a lot of news agents contacting us. We've been selling to a couple for a couple of years now. Multicultural, Latrell Mitchell for the Rabbitohs. Stock in general is just getting harder and harder to get. More people wanting it and selling it these days. New recruit, Zach Hosking for the Raiders. To be honest, it's just lucky for us. We do the whole lot. We sell the sealed stuff, the individual stuff, and we do the breaks. Number 34, Black League sensation, Sean Johnson. We go back to 1963 with individual cards on the website. Cameron McInnes, parallel for the Sharks. Off the top of my head, I honestly couldn't tell you. And we haven't been able to sell any over the last week or so to anyone new, or I don't even know how long it's been, to be honest. I've been flat out with my own stuff. Sam Walker, Vegas for Roosters. We're all busy in our own little areas. Mum's been scanning and listing as quick as she can. Dad's been packing orders like there's no tomorrow. Crazy hours on packing orders. Charles Nicole Clockstad, parallel for the Warriors. I've been doing the breaks, as most of you know, looking after the Facebook and trying to do bits and pieces, picking a few orders, opening bits and pieces here and there for the website. Selwyn Cobbo, multicultural for Broncos. It has been a crazy release. Yeah. Kalen Ponga, parallel for the Knights. New recruit Corey Waddell for Manly. Pink Diamond Checklist, number 22 for the Knights. New recruit Jack Whiten for the Rabbitohs. Tommy Turbo, a Vegas for Manly. Isaiah Papali'i, parallel for the Tigers. Dally M, Julia Robinson for the Broncos. Dominic Young, parallel for the Roosters. Ruby Mojo, number 24. Jacob Saifiti for the Knights. Reflections for the Broncos. Clint Gutherson, parallel for the Eels. Reflections for Panthers. Bulldogs parallel checklist. New recruit Jaden Hunt for the Broncos. Reece Walsh, Vegas for Broncos. Reece Walsh parallel for the Broncos. New recruit Herbie Farmworth for Dolphins. Yep, 5 packets left for box number 4. Multicultural Happy for the Tigers. Storm parallel checklist. Dally M Latrell Mitchell for the Rabbitohs. Rabbitohs in the Master Series. Multicultural Hammer Fido for the Dolphins. Philip Sammy parallel for the Titans. New recruit Raymond Faitala Mariner for the Dragons. Joseph Tarpanay parallel for the Raiders. That is the end of box number 4. Box number 5. Let's go. Actually, Lucky Charm. That's one. It's one of the ones we have. And regularly. And they've got a couple of shop stores. Multicultural James Fisher Harris for Panthers. New recruit Morgan Smithies for the Raiders. Cody Walker parallel for the Rabbitohs. New recruit Keenan Palacia for the Titans. Sean Kepe. New recruit for the Rabbitohs. John Bateman parallel for the Tigers. Coming after their win. They've got to sell out in $2.98 now. $2.99. Yeah, still available in $2.99. Number 11, Pink Diamond, Tegan Berry for the Dragons.
So Michelle will obviously be out this whole that very moment, so that will be for the team's sensation. We will really want to call it
Vegas, James Tedesco for the Roosters. Dale Finucane parallel for the Sharks. Ruby Mojo, Jermaine Hopgood, number 21 for the Eels.
well, okay, so I need, you're going to let me know about that contract.
Jerome Hughes, multicultural for Storm. Reflections for the Rabbitohs. Knights parallel checklist. Reflections for the Titans. Tanila Paseka parallel for Manly. Dalian Tallulah Tele for the Cowboys. Jesse Bromwich parallel for the Dolphins. Jermaine Isako, Dally M for the Dolphins.
Sorry, mate, I've got one more question.
Maroons in the Master Series. Selwyn Cobbo, parallel for the Broncos. Number 20 in the Sapphire Mojo, Jared Hargraves for the Roosters. Black Young Guns, number 47, Brendan Hands for the Eels. Dylan Brown, parallel for the Eels. We have a spotlight patch, number 59, Sione Katoa for the Sharks. Daniel Wyatt. Max King, parallel for the Bulldogs. New recruit, Kyle Flanagan for the Dragons. Multicultural, Chance Nico Klokstad for the Warriors. Ben Jabojevic, Young Guns for Manly, number 50. Munster parallel for Storm. Fifth last packet for box number 5. New recruit Thomas Flegler for the Dolphins. Multicultural Joseph Tarpanay for the Raiders. Payne Huss Vegas for Broncos. James Tedesco parallel for the Roosters. New recruit Fletcher Baker for the Broncos. Jake Jabojevic, Vegas for Manly. Dave Fafita, parallel for Titans. Box number 6. White Young Guns, number 149 for the Bulldogs. Tohu Harris, parallel for the Warriors. Multicultural, Selwyn Cobbo for the Broncos. Jordan Rapiner, parallel for the Raiders. Gold Reflections for the Rabbitohs, number 47. Storm in the Master Series. Black Young Guns, number 57. Gordon Tong for Manly. Stephen Crichton, parallel for the Bulldogs. New recruit Kyle Flanagan for the Dragons. Vegas Latrell Mitchell for the Rabbitohs. David Clemmer, parallel for Tigers. Jesse Arthurs, Vegas for the Broncos. Isaiah Yeo, parallel for Panthers. New recruit Stephen Crichton for the Bulldogs. White League Sensations, number 84. Nelson Asafa Solomona for the Storm. Scott Drinkwater, parallel for the Cowboys. Few teams without a numbered hit yet. Few boxes to go. Latrell Mitchell, multicultural for the Rabbitohs. Game 1 header. Dragons, parallel checklist. New recruit Luke Brooks for Manly. Dally M. Tegan Berry for Dragons. Sharks parallel checklist. Multicultural Tohu Harris for the Warriors. Joey Manu, parallel for the Roosters. Reflections for the Dolphins. Herbie Farmworth, parallel for the Dolphins. Pink Diamond, number 24, Cowboys checklist. New recruit Joe Chan for Storm. Valami kick-out multicultural for the Bulldogs. Tolotol Koala parallel for Manly. Dally M, Sean Johnson for the Warriors. Billy Burns, new recruit for Sharks. Ruby Mojo, number 24. Jerome Luai for the Panthers. It's one of our teams. We needed a numbered hit. Good. Reflections for the Panthers. Jack Cogger, parallel for the Knights. New recruit Sean Kepe for the Rabbitohs. And that is the end of box number 6. Damien Cook, Vegas for the Rabbitohs. Wade Egan, parallel for the Warriors. Dally M, Ezra Mam for the Broncos. Multicultural Jason Tormalolo for the Cowboys. Big Tommy for the Dragons, parallel. New recruit Jaden Sullivan for the Tigers. Dally M, Anessa Biddle for the Sharks. Jermaine Hopgood, parallel for the Eels. Ruby Mojo, checklist number 14 for the Sharks. Reflections for the Roosters. Payne Haas, parallel for the Broncos. If your team already happens to be gone in the 2 new pick your team breaks, we also have 2 new other breaks listed as coming soon. Make sure you press the love heart underneath them to add them to your wish list so you'll get an email notification when they are put in stock. Roger, Tuivasa Sheck, new recruit for the Warriors. I know Panthers is gone in both. Can't really remember what else. Number 4, Emerald Mojo, Mitchell Moses. Nick Meaney, parallel for Storm. New recruit Thomas McHale for the Cowboys. Luke Brooks, Vegas for Manly. Titans parallel checklist. Multicultural Sanua Taruva for Panthers. Vegas Joey Manu for the Roosters. Stefano Utkamanu parallel for Tigers. New recruit Brad Schneider for Panthers. Matt Burton parallel for the Bulldogs. Multicultural Emery Agula for the Raiders. Reflections for the Raiders. Morgan Smithies parallel for the Raiders. New recruit Jack Cogger for the Knights. Maroons in the Master Series. Damien Cook parallel for the Rabbitohs. Sapphire Mojo checklist number 2 for the Cowboys. Four packets left for box number 7. White Young Guns, Kale Iro for the Sharks, number 102. C. Sifatalakai parallel for the Sharks. New recruit Spencer Linu for the Roosters. Breakout number 26 for the Cowboys, Jasmine Peters and Autumn Stevens. Leo Thompson parallel for the Knights. Last packet for the box. Multicultural Xavier Coates for Storm. Alright, box number 8. Definitely cold now, but anyway. Vegas, Sam Walker for the Roosters. Alafiana Kampi Era parallel for Titans. Multicultural Hamoli Olika R2 for Manly. Reflections for the Knights. Alex Johnston parallel for the Rabbitohs. New recruit Zach Hosking for the Raiders. Spotlight signature number 3. Kira Dibb for the Cowboys. Blake Brayley parallel for the Sharks. Dally M, Kalen Ponga for the Knights. Multicultural Mitchell Moses for the Eels. Jacob Saifiti parallel for Knights. New recruit Jack Whiten for the Rabbitohs. Dally M, Olivia Koenig for the Roosters. Tommy Dearden parallel for Cowboys. Ruby Mojo, number 21. Oh, excuse me. Brendan Smith for the Roosters. Got Mario with the Roosters today. Roosters not doing too bad. Let's go Titans. Come on, Titans. Reflections for Storm. James Fisher-Harris parallel for Panthers. New recruit Morgan Harper for the Eels. Reece Walsh, Vegas for Broncos. Jermaine Isako, parallel for Dolphins. New recruit Harley Smith, Shields for Titans. New recruit Jaden Hunt for the Broncos. Breakout number 21, Joseph Tarpanay and Ethan Strange for the Raiders. Billy Walters parallel for Broncos. Multicultural Nico Hines for the Sharks. Parallel Ryan Pappenhausen for Storm. New recruit Herbie Farmworth for Dolphins. Dave Fafita, multicultural for Titans. Jake Trbojevic, parallel for Manly. Indigenous in the Master Series. Tommy Turbo, a Vegas for Manly. Roosters parallel checklist. Gold reflections for the Dolphins, number 37. Last packet for box number 8. White Young Guns, number 89 for the Cowboys. Mitchell Moses parallel for the Eels. Alright. Box number 9. Leaving box number 10 and the priority box for last. White Young Guns, Sandon Smith for the Roosters, 152. Tigers parallel checklist. New recruit Dane Laurie for the Panthers. Vegas Victor Radley for the Roosters. Adokar parallel for Bulldogs. Multicultural Brendan Pakura for the Broncos. Sebastian Chris parallel for the Raiders. New recruit Kai Pearce-Paul for the Knights. Alex Johnston Vegas for the Rabbitohs. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck parallel for Warriors. Multicultural Cody Walker for the Rabbitohs. Reflections for the Dragons. Jacob Little parallel for the Dragons. New recruit Dominic Young for the Roosters. Multicultural Jeremy Marshall King for Dolphins. Ronaldo Mulatalo parallel for the Sharks. Rabbitohs Master Series. Number 60 in the Maroons. So it'll get randomised as one lot with the other Master Series cards between all 17 spots. Tyson Frizzell, parallel for the Knights. Gold Reflections for the Storm, number 96. New recruit, Aiden Cesar for the Tigers. Parallel, Helam Aluki for the Cowboys. Dally M, Payne Haas for Broncos. Multicultural, Addo Carr for the Bulldogs. Panthers parallel checklist. New recruit, Kelma Talagi for the Eels. Dally M, Shannon Mato for the Titans. Xavier Coates, parallel for Storm. Ruby Mojo, number 24. Cody Walker for the Rabbitohs. Three packets left for box number 9. Reflections for the Bulldogs. Bo Thermal, parallel for Titans. New recruit, Valami Avile for the Cowboys. And lucky last, Vegas, Daly Cherry Evans for Manly. Jack Whiten, parallel for Rabbitohs. I didn't want to put them in there, but anyway. Last box of the case, box number 10. Jake Jabovich, Vegas for Manly. Victor Radley, parallel for Roosters. Multicultural, Kalen Ponga for the Knights. Black Young Guns, number 40. Brendan Pekura for the Broncos. Bailey Simonson, parallel for the Eels. New recruit Fletcher Baker for Broncos. Teddy Vegas round for the Roosters. Adam Reynolds parallel for the Broncos. Multicultural happy for the Tigers. Reflections for the Broncos. Will Warbrick parallel for Storm. New recruit Thomas Flegler for the Dolphins. Emerald Mojo, number 4. Jack Whiten for the Rabbitohs. Liam Martin, parallel for Panthers. Multicultural, Mikhail Ravalawa for the Dragons. Kangaroos for the Master Series. Jeremy Marshall King, parallel for the Dolphins. Big Tommy, Sapphire Mojo for the Dragons, number 4. White Young Guns, Ali for the Warriors, number 5. Luke Brooks, parallel for Manly. New recruit Keenan Palacia for the Titans. Multicultural Hammer Fido for the Dolphins. AJ Brimson, parallel for Titans. Dally M, Harry Grant for Storm. Parallel Latrell Mitchell for the Rabbitohs. New recruit Morgan Smithies for the Raiders. Dally M, Ali Briganshaw for the Broncos. Mitchell Barnett, parallel for the Warriors. We almost got through before they arrived. Ruby Mojo, Xavier Coates for Storm, number 13. Reflections for the Eels. Jack DeBellin, parallel for Dragons. 3 packets left for box number 10. New recruit Aiden Cesar for the Tigers. Payne Haas, Vegas for the Broncos. Reese Robson, parallel for Cowboys. New recruit Keenan Talagi for the Eels. And that is the end of box number 10, leaving only the priority box to go. Alright, final box, priority box. Wade Egan for the Warriors. Dally M, Patrick Carrigan for Broncos. Multicultural Jason Tormalolo for the Cowboys. Big Tommy parallel for the Dragons. New recruit Jaden Sullivan for the Tigers. Dally M, Isabel Kelly for the Roosters. Jermaine Hopgood, parallel for the Eels. Multicultural Sanua Taruva for Panthers. Titans, parallel checklist. In the Kangaroos for the Master Series. Multicultural Xavier Coates for Storm. Hudson Young Emerald Mojo for the Raiders, number 7. Stefano Yutakamanu, parallel for the Tigers. It's funny, you're about halfway through, and on my stream that I'm watching, I've only just started the box. New recruit Brad Schneider for Panthers. Vegas Alex Johnston for the Rabbitohs. Matt Burton, parallel for Bulldogs. Multicultural Emery Agula for the Raiders. Ruby Mojo, number 8, Matt Burton for the Bulldogs. Priority Reflections, number 33 for Manly, Tommy Turbo, Dally M. Payne Haas parallel for the Broncos. New recruit Roger Tuivasa-Sheck for the Warriors. Vegas Daly Cherry Evans for Manly. Nick Meaney parallel for Storm. Thomas McHale, new recruit for the Cowboys. I got 3, 6, 7. Vegas Victor Radley for the Roosters. Damien Cook parallel for the Rabbitohs. Gold Reflections number 62, the Panthers. Priority Young Guns, Jareem Bula for the Tigers, number 18 of 18. CSC Vitalikai, parallel for Sharks. 4 packets left. New recruit Spencer Linu for the Roosters. Breakout number 76 for the Raiders, Zahara Tamara and Samaima Torfa. Parallel Leo Thompson for the Knights. Last 2 packets. Priority Reflections, number 32 for the Titans. Morgan Smithies, parallel for the Raiders. And lucky last for the break. New recruit Jack Cogger for the Knights to finish this off. Alright, well, we have a few randomizations to do. We have the $100 gift card between all 17 spots. We have the Master Series cards, including the Maroons. Feeling a bit awkward all of a sudden. Maroons Master Series number 60 and the 11 cards out of the boxes. We also have a Game 2 header card to randomize between those 2 teams. Alright, let's switch over and get them done. Everyone is loaded in and ready to go. First time round for the $100 gift card. Number 1, number 2, and lucky last, number 3, Kyle Burrows with the Knights. Alright. This time for the Master Series cards, including that Maroons signature. Alright, number 1, number 2, and lucky last, number 3, Mario with the Roosters. Alright, last up we have the Broncos and Roosters for the Game 2 header card. Alright, 3 times. Number 1, number 2. And lucky last, number 3. Roosters again. Alright guys, well that's it. That's all. Just a reminder, no breaks tomorrow. We'll be back at 10 AM with our next one, break 260.